Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and before I get into anything, let's quick roll the die, see what we get for our soundtrack choice. Alright, back to the classics it is. Alright, let's quick do that, and then we'll worry about putting together the rest of the run. Okay, so today I noticed that I was a very thirsty boy. Like, it should really come as no surprise considering just how hot it's been lately and all the craziness that's been going on with our weather. So today I'm going to use that as my inspiration to do a mono water run. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm kind of just going through doing mono elemental runs. Two reasons. One, it just kind of felt like a good idea. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't done them in a while, so I want to just knock a few out just to kind of show the strength of the element in general. And I think today we're going to be doing a kind of like close to mid-range build. Now, as per usual, I am going to do my mono element build with an extra starting relic or so. But first, let's make sure we have the sapphire. Pardon me. So as per usual, we're going to go through this. And for what it's worth, I'm not going to do this for every single run that I do. But, pardon me, I tend to think it's a pretty decent idea to do it with mono element runs, just to make sure that you at least have enough of an edge so that you can deal with the enemies that are resistant to your mono elemental shenanigans. Ultimately, does that mean that I'm cheating? Maybe a little bit. But are you going to tell on me? Because that would be very unwizard-like of you. Ah. The more I do this, the easier it gets. I believe that's called getting practice. Alright, so obviously we're going to be taking the Rule Robe for this one, partially because I like the damage effect of it, and partially because it's blue. Not everything needs a fancy, detailed description of why I'm using it. Sometimes just the color is enough. Alright. Now, I could potentially grab one more starting relic, or frankly a whole bunch of them if I want. But I think that's a good place to start, and we'll just kind of go from there. Now, we all know that I want to use the retro floor plan. It alters the way that you play and gives you a tangible reward for doing so, and that's what I like about it. Which isn't to say that there aren't any other good, lobby cursed relics. Far from it. There's plenty there that I like, and some that offer an interesting challenge, such as the one that's just kind of slowly fills up your inventory with cursed relics, or like this one that that makes it so that your arcana keep getting randomly replaced with different ones after a few uses. That's not necessarily like a big boon or anything. That's just, you know, an interesting way to play the game. Death Scythe is a gigantic damage boost, but it puts you on a major timer. And you know, I've done runs with Death Scythe before, and admittedly it is fun, but it is also stressful. I know one of the requests that I have is to actually do a Death Scythe run, and that'll probably be one of the first things I do after I'm done doing these mono element runs. Yo, I didn't lose at the Sky Palace. You wanna... There we go. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. 2 enemies that resist my water damage, and then Atlas. Oh, we're in for an interesting time. And by interesting time, I mean hell, Atlas is a bully. And I will forever stand by the idea that Juno and Summon are the easiest bosses in the game. You'd have to work pretty hard to convince me otherwise of that. It's not a fact because it's not an objective thing. It's possible to have trouble with them. But I mean, typically, so long as you're kind of paying attention to what they're doing, you should be okay. God damn it, you managed to avoid all that abuse just by standing slightly off to the left. Man. Talk about a supreme defensive technique. Whoa, he managed to get away unscathed. How did he do that? He stood just a little to the left. Genius. Don't hide that light in a bushel basket, son. Alright, looking forward to getting some more offensive options here. One thing I didn't think about when I put this run together is that most of these Arcana actually have kind of long cooldowns. Owie. Oh, will you just go away already? Alright, I don't care if you're supposed to have a lot of hit points. I don't want to look at your ugly mug anymore. Alright, well, obviously our top priority is to try to activate Nev's Sapphire. The whole idea being is that that's going to essentially turn me into a friggin' Sentinel. Well, we're not getting any additional Arcana, but we are getting one upgraded, and that is A-okay by me. Alright, Alright, and by the end of the run, we're going to have a lot of extra money. And I could always use a little bit extra damage. There we go. Alright. It's a freebie, I might as well grab it. It'll make those Earth Knights easier to tolerate, that's for sure. I know I've lost runs to those guys in their Toxic Bolus before. By the way, for what it's worth, yes, I'm aware that word is pronounced bolas, but I don't know, I have fun pronouncing it that weird way. Alright, so once again, we hope for a little bit more in the way of Water Arcana. Because if we're going to do the Sapphire, we need more of them. Also, why am I going this way? Whew. So yeah, to give you guys an idea, we've been... And it should come as no surprise that it's been hot today. But to give you an exact example, the heat index, or, real feel as they've decided to start calling it in order to try to, appeal to the lowest common denominator, was about 95 today, which, yeah, it's not as hot as it was some of the other days this week, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't hot. Plus, the difference was like, 99 versus 95. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel that difference. Okay, well, at least now everything is upgraded, but yeah, I've got some issues going on here. Namely, we're now no closer to getting the Emerald activated. Not Emerald, Sapphire. I don't know why I've got Emerald on the brain, so don't ask. It's not like I've been playing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog or anything. Hey, you got anything good for me? I mean, not really. Since I have a bunch of Arcana with long cooldowns, I imagine taking the Cinnamon Dot seems like a good idea, especially since it allows us to attack with an off-element ability, which is nice. Did I somehow miss the red portal? How did I do that? So I kind of like the silver spinning top, but I think what I'm going to do is, because this offers a little bit of tankiness, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the tiny crocodile heart and we're going to start working on that. Yeah, don't mess with me and my Conquistador helmet, damn it. Actually, Conquistador helmet might not be right. Ugh. Excuse me while I turn in my chair. No, as a matter of fact, that's a Centurion helmet, not a Conquistador helmet. What am I talking about? I know my history, yeah. Owie, owie, owie. Alright. Alright, I'm getting the distinct feeling that I'm not going to be able to activate Nev's Sapphire. But we still have 2 whole floors to go, so come on, game. Prove me wrong. I don't want to be right about not being able to activate Nev's Sapphire. Ow. That's what you deserve. Sweet, now I've got a signature to use for the next fight. Or I can just use it on you. Water! H2O! Agua! Mizu! Now, wait, is that water or is that sea? No, Umi is sea. Mizu is water. For those of you who are going, boy, that sounds familiar. Yes, it is part of the name of the Monster Hunter creature, Mizutsude. How did I miss? That was embarrassing. He wasn't moving and I couldn't hit him. Alright, what do we got up here? Ooh, well that's definitely useful. So is the Sleepy Thunderstone. But, let me not spend too much money on that, as I want to see what Iris has in store for me. Come on, Iris, sell me some more Water Arcana. Help me out. And thanks to the idea that we're playing with the retro floor plan, we're almost up to our original starting health number. See, that's kind of what tipped me over the edge on that idea, is that I was carrying the retro floor plan, so I was like, that's gonna get my health up in a big hurry. Iris, help. Oh, hey, look at that. Alright, I see both Binary Splashdown and Bubble Slaps. Alright, we are now Waterman. Sounds like the most generic Mega Man boss ever. And considering my build, I'm going to do that. Considering what I was going for, I mean, where everything is kind of close to mid-range. But I've got Water Prison to supplement as well, so it'll be alright. I also have 3 different spells that will eventually give me a shield. I just need to upgrade Bubble Slaps first. Alright, so we are nice and tanky now. Not only do we take quite a bit of reduced damage, see, 15 plus you, plus the idea that I've got the tiny crocodile heart. And we're very hard to kill right now. So now what we need is something to make ourselves stronger. Fortunately, we had Shiva's water bottle to help with that. And our healing is that much better as well. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely... We're definitely off to a great run here. I also like all these special auras that they give the gems. So that way it's not only easier to notice that the gems are activated, but it just looks nice. It just gives them some flavor as well as use feedback. I think that's always a good thing. Now, considering the nature of the run, I would not mind finding the Dark Katana. Look, we can heal even harder than before. It's an additional 20% healing increase. It's a little overkill, and... well, I mean, I know what to do with it, though. Hey, you guys are frustrating. Then again, I might want to hold on to it just for a little bit, just to get my health up on this floor, and then give it away to Kremire. Okay, I was getting a little overconfident there. So I hope wherever you all are watching this video from, I hope the weather is a little bit more bearable for you guys. Yes, that was a little bit much, but you know what? I hate elemental summons. They have it coming. I was hoping to upgrade the bubble slaps, but that's okay. I mean, I appreciate her still selling 2 Water Arcana when I already have the Sapphire activated. You know what? Let's grab that. That'll go very well with the extra healing. Kasim's Airy Cloak, another defensive relic. I guess we don't get to do, like, ridiculous damage this time. And there we go, we get just a gigantic heal. Alright, now let's go ahead and give you that. you. Is there anything else I want to give away? Not really. By the way, it was shared with me that I was getting a little bit of reverb on my mic. You guys let me know if that's happening, and you know, for another video, and I will do my best to make adjustments. I figured I would just tank it since, you know, I'm just going to get that shield back anyway. Or at least partially. Alright, this is where the Conqueror's helmet is going to pay dividends for me, and that's Dr. Song. Alright, I will definitely make use of her services. Owie. Anything good here? I mean, no. Like, not at all. Alright. That's disappointing. I also don't have enough to make up for getting your signature to charge slower, so I'm just not going to grab that. Not having to deal with the Earth Knights and their Earth Knighty shenanigans. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Oof. Ouchies. Kinda wish I had the Ancient Fountain Pen, though. I am getting an awful lot of signatures. So I could maybe swing the Shark Mask, but not for this run. Alright, that was actually rather nice. Yeah, get out of here, you bastards. No one likes Earth Rogues. Because they smell of elderberries, that's why. Once again, it's nice that she's selling two different water-based arcanas in the shop, but I kind of want to just upgrade the one that I have. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. There we go. So we're going to grab this. We'll go give it to Dr. Song. Prescription bottle, what does that mean? Okay, I don't really need 2 health potions. Kind of a disappointing relic drop. Wait, what? What's beep beep? Why did it make that noise at me? Did I do something wrong? quick hit the shop, grab that. Wait, did that say 2,000 enemies defeated? No, it was worth 2,000 points. It was 80 enemies defeated. Hold on. I remember how to read that now. Owie. That was not smart. I evaded right back into the attack. Okay, now I see that she's selling the upgrade I want. And still another Water Arcana. Actually being kind of generous with this whole mono element idea, I gotta say. She wasn't starting off that way. But I'm glad that she changed her tune. Though I wouldn't have been able to get it so quickly without Taffy. And the rest of this run is pretty much history. You see what you get here. Hey, get that buzzsaw thing away from me. I told you. So, once again, because I'm kind of starting to think a little bit more about PvP, I have to say Aqua Arc. Like, do I think it would be great for PvP? Honestly, probably not. It's great against enemies, against other players, and it wouldn't be awful. It would just be, so-so. Like, you're definitely gonna get more out of, like, as a basic, I would say you get more out of even just bolt rail, as that would be a close range area denial. Okay, it's a little late for the ancient fountain pen to be helpful. Honestly, a little late for Hunter's stiletto to be helpful. Hoofada boofada. Ha-flange. Dark Sage, you're making even less sense than usual. Frost Scimitar. Had that shown up earlier, I would take it. Now I'm pretty much set with what I have. I mean, at least it wasn't a Mimic. It would just fallen on my head and been a nice little bit of unavoidable damage to make me go, "Hey, you son of a bitch! Oh, son of a bitch!" So, boss room. Probably this one. Well, what do you know? I was absolutely correct! Oh, well. Now they dropped that. Alright, well, you know what, though? This actually works out, because I can get rid of this now that it's more or less served its purpose. Then I will go back and actually grab the ancient fountain pen, and at least get a little bit of an increase. drop that. Pick that back up. Wait, do I want to drop Kasim's Airy Cloak? I mean, not really. I don't need 2 potions in the shop. Owie. Okay, that didn't work out. Ooh, rebounding icicles. Man, I've been looking forward to finding something that I could ignore super hard. Alright, so... I mean, yeah, it's only 4%, but think about it. That means just in the short amount of time since I've had it, I've used my signature 4 times. Make that 5 times. Oh hey, there's the Sleepy Thunderstone again. Alright. I mean, Jade's Chakra Locket is nice, don't get me wrong. It's a nice little armor buff, but I have 35% armor, plus that, plus increased healing, and the takeout box. I think I'll be alright. Can never be too careful. Yes, this is the kind of run where it wouldn't be too hard to challenge Sura on his 3rd phase, but I just wasn't feeling it this run. And here we are. Owie. You cut that out, sir. Ow. Okay, I'm trying to tank too many of his attacks. That's okay, we still won. In the long run, that's all that's really important. So after taking that much damage, I'm actually not sure if I would have been able to beat 3rd phase Sura. Just 1 or 2 mistakes would have been the end. And to finish what I was saying, looking at Aqua Arc under its viability for PvP, I don't know. It seems iffy. Something that would sit out and last longer would make a more effective trap, and there are basics with better range. I don't know. I'm very unsure about that one, but against enemies, works just fine. So, I don't know. Someone prove me wrong on that, though. Maybe Aqua Arc is really good for PvP, and I hadn't thought about it. But that's the end of the video, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your continued support. Drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe, share the video with some friends, especially if you think they could cool off in the pool. Maybe this will give them the incentive that they need to just take a dip. Lord knows I could use that right now. I appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time with me, and I will be seeing you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you